Hey Deb,
Hey.
I was wondering whether you could share your story. I know you've got a background in hairdressing and you've been successful with your salons. I know there was a little twist that came to your business a couple of years ago, which made you look in a different direction from a business point of view. But I just wondered whether you could share your story of your Body by Vi journey.
Yes, I can. An amazing journey. After having 5 hair salons, last year I nearly went bankrupt, lost 4 salons, managed just to be able to save 1. I was working so hard and never getting forward. I actually put on weight and basically was at the lowest ebb. I'd actually got bailiffs coming in. It was an awful situation to be in. But I was introduced to Body by Vi by a friend of mine. I was the only one that turned up at the challenge party. Late, an hour late. Unfortunately, hairdressing, you stood all day, as you well know. And then I decided that this is something that I could look at. Number 1, I needed to lose weight. And number 2, I desperately needed finances. So as soon as we all spoke about what we look like in the salon and about weight and obviously different things about your body, and then basically I went away, I borrowed the money to actually start the business because obviously I didn't have the money. The next day I started to build my business. People came into the salon and asked me, how are you? And I'd say, I'm great, I'm actually on a challenge. It was like, it just went viral. The challenge, all we talked about in the salon was the challenge. I got my staff as promoters on the challenge, so they were also earning me money by obviously working, doing hairdressing. But on the other hand, they were selling the challenge, so I was getting, every time a kit was put on, I was getting money for that. So my finances began to kind of really lift up. The reason why I kind of sold my salon last month, I went full-time Vi because obviously I'm earning lots more money with Vi than I'm in hairdressing. I've exchanged obviously my life of stood behind a chair killing myself, which I love hairdressing, and so I just do it as a hobby now. And basically financially I'm just a lot further on and I'm managing to kind of move forward and have a real fantastic life.
So from a challenge point of view and a health point of view, how has the challenge helped you?
A health point of view, I was at the stage of, I've got high blood pressure in my family. Basically I'm on beta blockers and blood pressure tablets, putting 3.5 stone on during my depression of my business and obviously, you know, the money situation. I kind of ate bad and I was suffering really bad, so I would have probably ended up with a heart attack or a stroke. Very high category. I'm now in the gym, 3.5 stone lighter. Because it's hereditary, I still take my blood pressure tablets, but it's the first time ever I've been in the last 6 months to the doctors and they say your blood pressure's stable. So health-wise, amazing. Plus I feel 10 years younger, so that's a bonus. But financial, oh my gosh, it saved my life. Actually saved my life. I love hairdressing. The only problem with hairdressing, you've got a lot of competition. There's hairdressers spouting up all over and you've got to work hard to keep your position. I'm 50 in April, so I intend to spend the rest of my life enjoying it and obviously hopefully being constantly, you know, able to have more time, which is what I've got now, and I've got more money because the challenge, promoting the challenge is just helping me obviously, you know, have a better life.
So from a hairdresser's point of view, if they've got a successful hairdressing business, how do you feel that this challenge could help them expand and draw in an extra income using the challenge?
Like I say, getting your staff involved in the challenge. Obviously they want to earn more money as well. Everybody wants to earn more money. My staff absolutely loved it because it was kind of not a competition, but you know, it was something in the salon that we could get our teeth into. We kept seeing everybody was transforming bodily, So you're working as a team. We were all like making our shakes in the back at lunchtime, and we had a weigh-in every week where we'd be like, yeah, I've lost this, and we'd be celebrating, and it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And you know, it was double money. So you know, the fact that I left the salon in the end was because, obviously, not because the salon wasn't doing well, the last salon, because it was, because Vi helped run it as well. It was fantastic. But the point is, I obviously, you know, I'm needed more over on this side of the company. But I would have kept my salon if I'd have had more time. But the point of the matter is, I was earning double money there, and that's why I was able to go full time with Vi.
And would you have said that the challenge helped you sort of broadcast and publicise your hair salon as well? Because I know through Body by Vi they do this 3 for free challenge where you challenge your customers and they'll go out and challenge their friends. So I know people have spoke about that going viral. Is that what you mean when you say it literally went viral and you reached new people?
Absolutely. I mean, people that didn't come to my salon, I obviously had the client there, but then obviously we decided, right, we'll get your 3 for free, so why don't we have a little challenge party at your house, invite a few people round. Obviously, once they knew I was a hairdresser, we spoke about the challenge, yeah, and we got people signed up to the challenge. That was first and foremost, but the next thing is, you know, you're a hairdresser and you do so it kind of, my business was starting to grow. I mean, it's so crazy right now. It's like people I meet all the time are still asking me, you know, will you do my hair? And I think to myself, well, I can either go back into the hair but my main aim is to be in Vi. But for somebody who's got a salon and does this business as well, it can be unbelievable, unbelievable.
And just very quickly, you said that you had to borrow the money to get involved in this business. How long did it take you to pay back that amount of money?
2 weeks.
Wow.
I promised 2 weeks. I says, in 2 weeks, I promise I will get you this money back. And in 2 weeks, I delivered 407 back to my friend.
Fantastic. Yeah. And what do you absolutely love about the business and the challenge?
I love meeting new people, entrepreneur people, people who are like-minded. I love the challenge because I've lost the weight and I feel amazing. But the lifestyle, I love the lifestyle. It's a totally different. I mean, I love having a salon. I've done that for 35 years. That's all I've ever done. But I also found that there was a stage where I came to that, you know, I knew I couldn't do hairdressing forever because obviously it's tiring on your body as well. But I knew, I just thought to myself, right, you know, this is a time to get out for me. So I'm going to do it. But yeah, I just feel that if you've got a salon and you've got the contacts that you've got within that salon, this business can absolutely explode. It really can.
And now we're going through Europe. Are you excited about Europe?
Can't wait. Oh my gosh, I am going to be all over the place.
And you're building this from home?
Yes, from home. I spend more time at home. I can spend more time with my family. I've actually got a life. I think the hardest thing I do is go to the gym. But I've got a life. I see my children more than I did. My children used to say to me, you know, Mummy, you know, you don't play Monopoly with me and you don't do this with me, and because I didn't have the time. I was stood behind a chair cutting hair like maybe 12 hours a day, every day. And you know, I just wish I'd have found something like this when my children were little.
And
from
a stress point of view, how running your Body by Vi business compared to running your hairdressing salon?
Oh my gosh. Well, basically, the proof was in the pudding. I was 3.5 stone overweight. I could never sit down and have a proper meal. I'd never know time. I never could keep in contact with my friends. My family I could never keep in contact because by the time I'd started work and finished work, they were in bed or nobody wanted to talk to me at that time of night. So it's crazy. The whole lifestyle has changed. The time aspect of it, I've actually got my life back, and you know, if anybody can do this, you know, if I can do this, anybody can do this.
So what does the future hold for Deb?
Oh my gosh, well, visiting all my teams in different countries, lots of time with my family, financial freedom. mainly, and mainly my health.
And just very quickly, how long have you been part of the Body by Vi business?
11 months.
11 months. Wow. And that's transformed your life.
Completely. And I've been going on on a hamster wheel for 35 years in hairdressing. I've been, on the hamster wheel. I'm off it. I'm finally off the hamster wheel.
So would you just say to people, just give it a go, take that leap of faith?
What have you got to lose? I bought my business. I opened my businesses. Each one probably cost me between 30 and 45,000 to open. I paid £407 for my kit. I've got a business in a box. I've earned in 9 months over £30,000, and I've not even scratched the surface. I've not done. I could, this is gonna go. Just every month, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's like, why would you not take that chance?
And you're working with your friends and family?
I'm working with my friends every day. I'm working with my family. My son is involved now.
Wow.
He's absolutely flying. He loves it. We're going to Houston in a week's time. So, together as a family, we could probably play Monopoly.
Final thoughts for people?
Just do it. Just do it. And we've got Jojo's, and this is Cody and Jojo.
Thanks, Deb. Thank you so much.